Let's get to it. I've been seeing a lot of chatter about the Ivory versus Baddies, bruh. And let me tell y'all why y'all gotta be biased, bruh. It is okay to like someone and admit to their shortcomings. Me personally, with all this rap battle stuff, the Drake versus Kendrick and, all of this stuff. To me, that's what make you a true fan. Is when you could admit when your favorite person, you feel me, lost, or when your favorite person is just not that good because you're not for to hop on the bandwagon. You feel me? With that being said, and this is coming from a non-biased stance, Baddies is giving Ivory what Ivory is looking for, hands down. All y'all who want to disagree with it, kiss my ass. Baddies, no, his was pissing me off though on some real shit. So when I started watching Baddies, I started watching Baddies like during Baddies West, okay? So I didn't watch Baddies South. I used to see a lot of clips about Baddies South. And my whole thing is, you feel me, with Baddies West was structured perfectly. They used to go do bookings all the time, actually perform bigger venues. When they had beef, the beef seemed more authentic. It didn't seem fake. The security would let them scrap it out for a couple of seconds. Once they scrap it out, boom, hug it out. Now y'all about to go perform. Now y'all good, this, that, and the third. Stuff wasn't dragged, you feel me? Like, I really feel like Baddies West was just the best season, hands down. Now, I say that because I feel like, a lot of the chatter during that time, a lot of the fans were more authentic. A lot of the fans were less biased when it came to things. And the fans had morals. You feel me? The fans had morals. Like, we didn't play the jumping stuff. We didn't play the sneaking stuff. Like, all that green crap, that clout chasing stuff. You just didn't play that. We used to look at that as being like creep. Now, it's like once Baddies East came and the new people started watching Baddies East because, Taseki kind of made people come in, with her iconic fight. People wanted to start watching. Sukiyana was on there. People wanted to start watching. So it's like once these new people, this new wave of people started coming in and watching Baddies, it's like everything just changed. Everything changed. Now all of a sudden, now we're glorifying, sneaking people. People love them some dime in the body, even though all she do is sneak people. Y'all find her to be entertaining. I do not find the girl to be entertaining at all. We damn near come from the same place. I come from Miami. She come from Broward. So I guess like her personality just does not impress me because it's just typical clout chasing personality. Like, I'm gonna do whatever's possible to be in the camera. Even if that mean I gotta do some snake stuff, some green stuff, I'm just gonna do it point blank, period. I know a lot of people like that. That shit don't impress me. It's weak. It's stupid. I mean, she got money though. She getting money. So, I mean, her plan is working for her. But I just don't personally, like her as a character. Don't really care for Tinkerbell because it's given, I'm a rookie who turned into a vet and now I'm for to sit there and act like the vets that I once hated type thing. For those who used to be in band like me, you already know how that is. You get out of the white tee and now you just started going overcompensating and all. I don't really care for Tinkerbell. Them being a duo is really annoying. I really don't understand why we're going around sneaking people. You feel me? Like, that's not a baddie thing to do since we want to talk about baddies. It's not a baddie thing to do, bro. Like, at the end of the day, a real baddie gonna sit there and get their ones in. So when it comes to this whole Baddies and Ivory situation, man, everybody know Ivory from Now That's TV. She's supposed to be like the heavy hitter, even though she got beat up on Now That's TV a couple of times. But I see why people call her a heavy hitter. Like, she, I feel like for the average woman, she could fight or whatever. But Baddies on the other hand, bro, Baddies is knocking shit. Like, Baddies is knocking shit. Like, y'all not effing with Baddies. Point blank, period. Like, aside from Taseki, Baddies is on that. And I feel like a lot of y'all really hate that, so y'all try to find every excuse as to why Baddies is winning the fights. Oh, she's tall. She's not that much taller than Ivory. Like, y'all act like Baddies is like 7 foot and Ivory is like 5'2". Like, Ivory is not that much shorter than Baddies. They damn near eye to eye, in my honest opinion. Y'all talk about, oh, well, Baddies got a longer reach. So what if she does? This is what I don't respect, and I guess this is from a male perspective. As men, and we can use Bad Boys as an example. As men, you had Jonathan fighting freaking Raz B. There's a big size difference with weight and with height. You get what I'm saying? Nobody was making excuses then. You got a Jonathan when he beat up Rico. Jonathan is bigger than Rico. There was no, excuses then. When Carry On was getting thrown around by whomever, there was no excuses then. So my thing is, when it come to dudes, it's like y'all don't really give the excuses. Y'all don't care how short, how soft, how skinny we are. It's like, oh, you a dude, you got to stand in the paint no matter what. But when it comes to the women, it's kind of like now all these excuses is coming out of the blue. Like, oh, well, she's too small. Ahna is too small. So what? She talk a lot of shit. She's too small. She's too skinny. Why would you want to fight somebody who's skinny like that? In the hood, on the streets, people do not care how skinny you are. If you are skinny, but you are the one who's running your mouth, you need to meet up at the park at 2 p.m. to go fight Big Bubula. That's just point blank, period. Don't run your mouth. I mean, what's up? I'm sick and tired of hearing, oh, she's too small, but then y'all was letting Gretchen, I don't care how y'all feel about Gretchen, y'all was letting Gretchen get jumped by the whole house. I don't want to hear she's too small, but y'all let Rolly slim everywhere around the freaking house. I don't want to hear that, bro. Like, I just don't. I don't want to hear she's too small, but Summer done sat there and fought damn near everybody on the bus, including Ivory, who's way bigger than her and way stronger than her. Like, we don't want to hear she's too small. If Ahna is too small, Ahna need to shut the fuck up, point blank, period. I used to like Ahna at one point, but it's all about thinking smart. And this goes for the whole Ivory situation, Ahna situation, Scotty, all of them, Mariah, all of them. A lot of times y'all like to sit here and think that people are tough because they got big mouths. You feel me? And in y'all mind, oh, this person don't back down from a fight. This person don't back down from a fight. If you really look at Ahna, for example, Ahna only sat there and fought people that she felt like she would be able to beat up. AKA Scotty, who has a reputation for being soft as hell, even though she's athletic, and DJ Sky, who cannot fight worth a damn. So you fought Scotty with no problem. You fought DJ Sky. Other than them two, who else did you fight? Not really nobody. Anybody that tried to like fight you that really had hands, now all of a sudden, oh well, Taseki gonna have my back, or whatever the case may be, or Diamond the Body gonna jump in for me. But then in the middle of you fighting, you sitting there jumping in the fight. If you're not gonna run your ones, step out. You are not the baddie if you're not for to run your ones. You don't need to be on the show if people got to step in for you and fight for you. Like, that's ridiculous. So even going back to the whole who's a baddie and who's not, nobody should have an opinion on who's a baddie or not when you got the OGs like Ahna who's sitting there having people to protect her all the time. You got Natalie who just be lying like a motherfucker and she be scared to fight people but be the messiest freaking one. Like, it be stupid stuff like that, bro. Start with the excuses. When it comes to Ivory and Lex, bro, Lex is getting Ivory, and that's okay. That's okay. That's the only reason why Ivory wants to keep fighting Lex is simply because she cannot beat Lex. She is embarrassed at the fact that she can't beat Lex. So it's the mentality that, hey, I'm going to keep fighting you until I could walk away and say I whooped your ass. And unfortunately, she cannot walk away and say she whooped her ass. So she just keep trying to fight Lex and Lex and Lex and Lex and Lex and Lex. It's not me calling Ivory soft. But at the same time, it is what it is.
Follow me. You ain't doing shit anyway. Follow me on the Instagram, YouTube. Engage too.